Greetings, everyone. Please give one, make sure everything's set up. Go in. Oh. Rumble looks like it's booting on fully up. Good to go. Let me double check my other computer. Yep. And it looks like everything's good to go. So let's get started. I do have some replays. Primarily the ones submitted into the various forums I'm part of this week. So let's go and start from top, though. I am interested in this right here, so let's actually do this one first. Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone pretty hard right there. And let's actually go and get started. Greetings, everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on bottom left side is the red Japanese, we have Caped Baldy. So on top right side is the blue Germans with NHK Shine. As well here, don't have switch up, there we go. Japan versus Germany, not an uncommon matchup. No deck selected just yet, and no deck selected just yet. What's up with that lag spike? When it comes to natives on the map, we got the House of Witten to give you access to the Trabant, a Papal Guard variant, as well as a Saxon Cuirassier, a Cuirassier variant. And both of them are House of Witten, so it does potentially give you access to a Age 2 fort. Fully resist markets, buy and sell trades. If you're going to, it costs us 300. In all honesty, it's going to probably be hard to make that even valuable, unless you're really using the market. But right here, the H3 upgrade, Royal Saxon Grenadiers get a giant grenadier with every future shipment is very nice. And H-ups are cheaper, which is always quite nice to have. Let's see. Only 325 food. Let's see, reduces it by 15%. So, of course, in doing it from Age 1, Age 2, that's going to be expensive. Going from Age 2 to Age 3, which is 1,200 and 1,000. Reducing it by 15% is 150 plus something a little bit over 150. So, it's a little bit cost neutral going from Age 2 to Age 3. You definitely get a reduction going from Age 3 to Age 4, so something to keep in mind. But also, in order to build the structure as well, if you're going to just go for that, that is a bit of expense. This upgrade may actually need to be cheaper to be worth it. That cost of food does make it also a little bit of a cheaper side upgrade, but still. It will probably be very useful to get up to Age 5 with that upgrade, to say the least. Gunman being stabbed. He is keeping hold of a peace treaty worth absolutely nothing. Like all peace treaties. The unbearable bear has gone down, steal his treasure chest. Instead of taking what's inside the treasure chest, you just rip off the boards of the chest itself. Japanese player has actually quite a bit of food at the moment. I think he needs to eye actually aging up at the moment. He may not be close enough. Oh wait, no. Wrong, Age of Empires games. This is my first Age of Empires game today, and I forgot the fact that in the Age of Empires 4, it's 800 food. A large number of Age of Empires games, actually cheaper, like around 400. In Age of Empires 4, it's 400, 200. Age of Mythology is like 400 or 500. I cast too many Age of games. Maybe I should do some Tales of games. We do now have the Torii Gates being researched, and Spoon's going for the Philosopher Prince. And some of the Ibex. I wonder how Ibex taste. I swear, I will probably try to eat everything that's alive.
Bereit.
Assume it's made of meat. Looks like he will take that famous mosaic worth 50 coin, already disassembled for transport. German player has 1 research available. We do have decks selected. Sorry, I sort of forgot about that. We do have spies or agent upgrade. That is, I was not expecting. We do also have Irish Brigadier. We've got mercenary, just straight up German mercenary. So, Japan, they can't get spies, but they can get, what was it? Ninja from the consulate. Got the advanced consulate already on the field, partially built. He may, if his opponent is going for heavy mercenaries, he needs to get out the ninja, which are also classified as mercenary, which spies are the counter to them. If I remember, it's like a mercenary spy, the ninja. The Japanese player is Semi-Fast Fortress. Looks like traditional Japanese. Or standard Japanese, not necessarily traditional. I don't know what would be technically be traditional for Japanese at the point in time. Make war. We do got the trading post being established here as well, so maybe I'm for some Trabants. See what German mercenaries you can get. Let's see. Irish Brigadiers. Uhlans push way forward. This enables Landsknechts, Jaegers, Giant Grant Grenadiers, Black Riders, and Pandora's Box. Also, this is improved mercenaries. Gentleman Pirate, Fast Fortress, German Mercenary. Gentleman Pirate, that's what? Gives you a privateer or 2, right? Maybe a couple Barbary Corsairs? I have no idea. This is technically a hybrid map. There's a lot of fishies out at sea. Got the Dutch allies. So he's not going for... he's just going for the standard this stuff here. He's not going for the, what's it called? Ninja. He has now the Golden Retiner available. The Golden Retiner is... provides you a significant boost of cavalry and shock infantry armor. I have no idea what percentage rate. Stuff says significant, but it's usually around 10%. We do have marriage politics being researched. He is going for that. As my brief offhand math, you come out relatively even when going from age 2 to age 3. But now, let's see, if I highlight up here, is now it got a 180 plus 150 discount, which is about 100 or 320, and that research was 325. And plus the trading post itself does cost 150 wood or 200 wood or 100 food, 100 wood. Church being established here. We don't have church. Oh, we do have church research. It also does have spies or agents possible. Increases the hit points of spies by 50%. Enables a pistol charge attack, which is like a ×5 multiplier against mercenaries. I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head. Got a decent number of Ulans in the field. The Shinobi need a smoke bomb away. Just as long as you don't teleporting bread, you'll be just fine. Now we got the Golden Pavilion being deployed in the field. Let's see. Of course, I got diplomatic intrigue research, so ending relations with going to the Japanese isolation will be 25 export or import export. I always make the jokes like, oh, you get some export to get some imports. And the Golden Pavilion will also give him, upon aging up, 3 Yumi archers, a nice little supplementary force. And now I do have the deployment of Harquebusters. Isn't that like a heavy range mercenary? Guess we'll have to wait and see. He's also going for some giant grenadiers, which I think are Obelisk variant, right? No, they are a ranged grenadier. 36 damage, 2 AoE, which is higher than, say, Conquistadors or other units of that similar sort. Range is normal. They appear to be heavy infantry. They are heavy infantry. They are also classified as grenade troop, which in theory that means they also get affected by incendiary grenades from the arsenal. I could be mistaken about that. Arquebuster. Yep, heavy cavalry. Heavy range cavalry. Yeah, these are heavy range cavalry, and holy crap, that melee, 121 melee damage. Their health is actually less than Hussar. These guys are glass cannons. 6 range is not long. So they have similar durability to Hussar. They do less damage versus pikemen or hand infantry and villager, of course. Their attack speed is 2, so you can either consider that fast or slow. I'm going to consider that as fast. Fixed range is abysmal, and their hand attack is absurd. I have no idea how to estimate these guys. Remember the heavy range? Ooh, those guys took us minutes. Even splash down the structure. I think that was not canceled. I think that was destroyed. Remember as well, since they're heavy range cavalry, Yumi archers and other light infantry units do not do bonus damage to them. They do actually less damage in general. There's the Repentant Ninja. That's the anti-mercenary times 10 multiplier. And they rip apart those guys in no time flat. They're classified as hand, heavy, and mercenary, while having anti-mercenary multipliers, so not necessarily spy, but they are mercenary, effectively spies. I'm not sure where that it said it deployed out quite a bit there. I'm not sure where actually that came from. Oh, it came from the church, didn't it? Nope, she's getting out some priests now. So maybe there was some sort of spy shipment from the church. I'm not exactly sure about how you actually really deploy out spies in large number. 200 coin. I don't see a monster anywhere. Of course, got the bank. Got the arsenal. Going for the infantry breastplate, which should improve infantry's health. Going for the research we simply won't talk about, as well as Town Watch. A great deployment of the assassin Repentant Ninjas. I thought that you want to get them from Japanese isolationism, but I guess you can get them from the Dutch church as well. That's my mistake. I don't really know much about the... To be fair, you rarely ever see spies. If you see... The only time you really see spies, if you see your German opponent going for mercenaries. That's pretty much the only time. And the German player I just saw, he just pulled out some spies. He needs perhaps to get the agent. These guys have really high multipliers as well, and those shinobi, those ninja, shinobi's a different unit, are classified as mercenaries, so the spies will do excellent bonus damage to them. But he needs to get that agent upgrade so they get pistol charge attack. This is a critical upgrade for them. The pistol charge attack only targets mercenaries and heroes. I believe it targets nothing else. So it's a very smart upgrade that makes any poor sense. More giant grenadiers being pulled in the field. And I think, if I do remember correctly, since the class is grenade troop, incendiary grenades should be able to affect them. I got another spies. His opponent's going for more villagers. Those Ashigaru, I don't know what there's Ninja. The monk is doing a good job healing up these forces. They are now fully healed. Very good. Going for a shipment of coin. And he's going for H4, going for the Shogunate, which will give him a free daimyo, Masamune. Oh, camouflage is there. Huh, they have their own little smoke bomb effect. Spies also have 4 siege damage. We do now also have the Merchant Marines being researched. He's gone for Spanish, going for Nabon trade. Maybe it's just the Dutch. You can get a shipment of them right there. I just can't remember how you get spies as Japanese. My apologies. Or ninja, I should say, not spies. He still has 2 town centers remaining. Got more spies being pulled up by the German. There's the H4. May lose his town center. German player really may want to eye the agent upgrade. Because the only thing that's to be worried right now severely is those ninja. These are all not mercenaries. Does quickly kill off these guys. Goblin soldiers are not lance connects, so they're not mercenary. The ninjas are still decent fighters, offering 22 damage per melee, which is still pretty good. Spies there, stabs on the ninja. The ninja is trying to go with the grenadiers. And now they connect with the grenadiers. They will rip them apart in no time. Looks like they 2-shot the grenadiers. And he ripped them apart there, and blue cast and GG. Those handful of spies is all he needed. There's Angry saying, "Thank you for watching," and on to the next replay. And we just did Germany, so let's go for France versus Sweden. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. As well, on the right side as the red French, we have a foreign name. I don't even know if that's even written foreign. It looks Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken. On the left side as the blue Swedes, we got Pixelolly, I think. I have no idea. Ah, some of the resource crates spawned out of there. Is this sort of high resource matchup? Or did they just spawn pretty far out? Oh, yep, this looks like it's a high resource start game. That's interesting. Yep, looks like a high resource start game, so both players get immediately supercharged. Still a bit of coin in the field over here. And we've already got a couple torps being established now. Or was a high resource start? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I saw the plus 600 rather than plus 600 total wood. No, that is 400. That's a lot of wood there. Yep, that was definitely 600 wood on the field. So looks like a high resource start game. Or I'm just, yeah, we've got 2 trading posts over here as well. So red is quickly trading posts. When it comes to natives on the map, we've got a very important native. We got the water buffalo, as well as the Sufi moss. Sufi moss give you access to a heavy range cavalryman with that also acts as a lancer melee. French player shipping some villagers now. The 1v1 deck. We got the Ascent Suis, the Wilderness of Warfare, the Church Edicts and Nanites, Falconets, Royal Mint Refrigeration, the French Royal Army. We do got the Gerbolu system. Falconets, heavy cannons, culverins increase their damage by 25%, barring the heavy cannon, that's just 20, and infinite mortars. The Swedish deck is a 1v1 deck as well. We also got the Eisenberg Iron Wars. We don't see Dominions. We do have Blackberries, Hucklepelts, Platoon Fire, Snaplock. We also have the Infinite Wilkenbach Allies. Light cavalry deals with a deadly hand attack, good against heavy cavalry. Cavalugars. And sets them to Royal Guard. Now he's aging up to the governor versus the quartermaster. Market now being established. We also got the Furriers card, which is actually a relatively rare card. It will allow him to get better collection rate from hunted animals and berry bushes, as well as making them last longer. It's a nice early card. In comparison, Economic Theory, which gives you 10% collection resource of all other resources. Howdy. Looks like Red will be killing off these kitty cats and stealing their trapped settler. There's age up for just the French right now, which means he gets a nice little bit of health and damage here, but he is taking quite a bit of damage. We got the explorer named Nepo versus the explorer named Karls Lanenhaus. Butchered that well enough. He'll claim a free settler. Of course, this is a French player, so he gets a regular settler. What heresy is this?
Oui, votre ordre?
Huh. It counts as the same build limit as the Coureur des Bois. I didn't realize they had different build limits. I knew there's different maximums, but apparently they share the same build limit. Oh well, free settler is still free settler. You can push forward and build some structures, or just crowd these water buffaloes back home. A church has been established for a bit of divine intervention. This Torp is in the middle of a bit of trees, so he's getting plus 0.25 wood per second. This one just gives you a bit of wood chips, and this doesn't want to provide you any sort of wood. We do now have an outpost wagon push its way forward in the center of the map.
Votre ordre?
Explorer has taken a bit of damage there. Criminal coin, we've got hunting doggos as well. We also got town. I'm not sure why he's going for this research relatively soon. It would make sense for a Italian player to go for the town watch and the research we're just not going to talk about. But this is French. Why would he go for those research early? Shimmer coin for the French as well. That'll give him enough coin to age on up. The Swedish player is going for blueberries. And it says a gold mine there, so it will last quite some time. Market being established there. Silver mine up here doesn't have a whole lot of suitable terrain down around it, so we'll have trouble putting torps around it. Couple torps up here. And we've got some torps being established down here. Eisenberg Ironworks being researched. We do have, good, those just villagers. or a villager or settler in the French Cour des Bois, or however you pronounce that. Stagecoach being researched. We do have now spice trade. He's going heavy in the natural food. He likes his organic food. A couple more torps there. One thing he could do is he could perhaps actually kill off these hunts and get some extra food income. Yeah, that's something he should probably do. I mean, he has a hunt right there. Might as well get a little bit extra food. French player discovered delicious kiwi fruit. Now think about it, where are kiwi fruit originally from? Is it from India? Or during this time frame of this game, Hindustani? One thing the French player could do is he could research Sharia law in order to increase his build limit of Cours des Bois by 8. Now got a good number of Carolines here. They offer good damage. We got 4 trading posts for red. They bring a lot of shipments. He's aging up now to the bishop, where he can move diagonally a little bit better. Another shipment's available. Maybe just trying to save it up. We do have now the leather cannon artillery foundry research or shipment. He's built some walls. They look pretty nice. Huh. Berry bush also getting collected by the Torf. Very nice. Get a little bit extra food. 0.3. More Carolines being pulled in the field. There's a lot of Carolines. The French player needs eye. He's going for age up, so some skirmishers wouldn't be half bad. He's going for around musketeers, just try to fill up his ranks before his opponent's army arrives. Quite understandable. Just any sort of mass at this moment is going to be critical because he is severely outnumbered. 42 population versus 56. More Carolines being pulled in the field. A decent number of musketeers here. On aging up, he may want to go for the veteran musketeer while at as well. Now he's making some skirmishers. I think he should go for veteran musketeer before getting any more skirmishers. Get a little bit of quality going. Cannons right now, they do have 19 damage versus 23, but they do have a slightly higher attack speed. So the damage output's DPS is probably very similar. I don't know the exact numbers. Musketeers do drop a model there. Cannons have not. Refrigeration, got the veteran musketeers, very good. The veteran musketeers will go a long way. The Swedish player can age up, and he should. He's aging up now to the bishop. They'll also move diagonally a little bit better. Veteran musketeers now at 27 damage. Ooh, take a nice volley there. Leather cannon up for the field. Has a time speed multiplier versus infantry, so it does 120 damage versus these musketeers. Won't one-shot any of them, but it is still a pretty nice gun to have. 3 attack speed as well, so same attack speed as a musketeer. Pretty good. He does have a shipment available. He may be trying to save up for perhaps a falconets. He can go for light gun cartridges. The French player's course going for his falconets, very useful right now. He's also going for more skirmishers. Good amount of infrastructure here. If he's able to take it out, that'd go a long way. Additionally, there's a bit of a choke point there. Blue could be funneled into. Those falconets would be very useful in dealing with a choke point. You have an army of... Trying to click on 11 Carolines there versus an army of 10 skirmishers and 11 musketeers. So very good force there by red. This force is very far away. Scout down, not big surprise. Cuirassiers now being blown in the field, which should be decent versus the Carolyn. They have no bayonets, so you can see here that would be a 45 damage as opposed to these guys just 20, which is still pretty good base damage. The cannon fires away. Falconet could rip it apart. The other Falconet's pushing down from the low ground. I don't know if that's a good thing. Round of Hussars there. And the Hussars actually pretty far away from the Falconets. This Falconets takes some damage. Hussars will probably take out that Hussar. These Cuirassiers push forward, rip apart those guys in the low ground. Does save this Falconet. Get some good damage there. Falconet get a massive hit there. This one does get a good hit as well. Red's weird positioning there was actually good positioning, and plus he took out some opponent's reinforcements before the rest of the force can retaliate. Got some Huckapults now pulling the field. Short range, like cavalries. They would be good against their Cuirassiers, that's for sure, but they will have trouble even versus Musketeers since they don't outrange them. And Skirmishers are going to be very good against them. Falconet under fire. He does hit the Falconet, which is good. One Cuirassier lives. And now got a covered wagon being shipped on in, as well as more villagers and musketeers. I'm just going for some Carolines. Has almost no shipment available. We should go for here, I'm not sure. Falconets right there, very useful. Takes out that wooden Cuirassier. But now we've got these skirmishers being sent by those falconets. Or skirmishers attempting to do bad interception there. Cuirassiers push force, just focus on the falconets, taking those out while his other force just rip everything else apart. There we go. Cuirassiers did some good work there, and now the rest of the musketeers and skirmishers push forward. Carolyn's got ripped apart by the Cuirassiers as well. Going for some blackberries. And more Carolyns. And now we do have a covered wagon being pushed to the center of the map here. More Carolyns. One thing you could deploy out in the field to help deal with the skirmishers is the Ghost Balosh. They are, of course, a heavy range cavalrymen. We do have now the Venom Carolyns being researched on the way. We got the Ediths and Nanites, which he may be on for the... It's Young Guard. I'm not sure if Middle Guard is available in age 3, right? So may go for Young and Middle Guard. He has a decent amount of food. I don't know what the cost of that research is. Nothing at the moment. Oh, there it is. He's going for the Code of Deploying. I don't know what that does top of my head. And we've got the Young Guard. Now we got the charge there by the Carolyns. Giving, of course, a little bit extra mobility. Overall, looks like they're just getting ripped apart. And Red's arm's just a bit too large right now. More Musketeers been pulling the field. We've got a handful of Hussars, and Ludo's back in the game now. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before we can start next replay, I do need to grab another drink. I just drank the rest of the drink I had left. One moment, please. My apologies. Clean team game. Let's do that one. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Powers 3 replay. Small on top right side as the Magenta Hasua, or Hausa, however you pronounce it. We have a foreign name. Spawn as the Red Swedes, we got Jake K. Mus. Spawn south side as the Blue Italians, we have General Spades. And spawn as the Yellow Germans, we got Stefan Suden. Well, I butchered all those names. No deck selected just yet. When it comes to the map, got the Shaolin Temple, giving some Rat and Shields, which are shock infantry units, which I believe they have Lancer multipliers, right? More Shaolin. It's just all Shaolin Temples. Okay, you can get a lot of Rat and Shields. There's the other effects is increase all damage of Rat and Shields by 50%. Clenched fist style, increase the range, infantry, hand attacks, so make it so your musketeers and skirmishers fight better in melee. And we got the wood clearing, just makes you guys chop wood 20% faster. Of course, the talent players getting the very fine coat and blunderbuss. Since they start with a very small number of villagers, their economy usually gets off to a pretty rough start. They have to go for market research and make use of the free villager per research effect. We're going to be taking out these local lizards and steal their wood block printing of a beautiful woman. Shimmer coin. Let's see what kind of team cards. So no pizza for his team, you monster. We do have the Broken Lands Company, a very good H2 card, as well as a Maltese company. Let's see, what else is there? Albanian company, get more mercenary lancers. Got the Advanced Lombard, got the Molise Arsenal, Papal Arsenal. Oh yeah, that got moved down to Age 3, I forgot. That changes a lot of different math. That actually really does make it so your Age 3 Papal units are much better. Sure, you can't get the very powerful Papal Zuv, but it makes your Papal Guard have a little bit more effectiveness. And Lancers, scale, Lancers are already pretty good. Papal Lancers. Let's see, 2v2 defend. We got a team copper mine. Let's see. It also makes your coin deposits last 25% longer. That's actually pretty nice. It doesn't improve gathering rate, just make sure they last longer, which can go a pretty long way. Any other team cards? Don't see any other. Oh no, we got the Team House Burnett, giving increased hit points to heavy infantry, in which that was the House. They don't get heavy infantry now, do they? At least that kind of Konobos, right? That's it. Quartermaster being researched. Don't see. Oh, we do have a team card here. Team Cavalry Attack. That could be very useful for his teammates' Papal Lancers. We also got the Landwares. Infinite Crossbowmen. Spanish Riding School. Also, seeing team cards here. We do have a team card here. Team Sengales for Riflemen. 14 out of 10. I have no idea what that means. He's reaching up to the governor. We're also getting a bit of coin as well as to an outpost. If you look closely here, look, the Italian player is getting a mix of all the resources. I think he's signing for one of these companies. Nope, he's immediately going for the Uflazes, which will give him a free Baliska. He does not have any Lombards in the field. Got this lady trying to take out the villagers. We do also have a prospector wagon here. Establish the copper mine right there. Probably should have done backwards a little bit. Oh, and Canator would be affect 2 mines at once. I have no idea. Yeah, the copper mine should have been placed back here. Copper does have 2,000 coin like a silver mine. I think all effect and purposes, I think copper and silver are exactly the same. Big ground torps now shipped on in. I think he's gone for Dominion. We got the research we're not going to talk about for the Italians. Carolyn's moving around. Got a number of Berber camel riders, which are light cavalry that also has a melee attack. I think they're only melee, aren't they? They are light cavalry, which do have ×2 multiplier versus cavalry, so they're good anti-cav unit, perfect against the German hussars that may be running around. And we do also have some German riders, another light cavalry unit, perfect against German hussars. And that does also alert the Italian player not to go for the Broken Lands Company. Maltese Company, let's see, Fire Throws are a Grenadier variant, which are technically light infantry. Hospitallers are a Halberdier variant. And Inquisitors, which are an Outlaw variant, which deal siege damage. Local kitty cat does go down, which I'm just going to try to torch down this trading post now. Italian player is aging up, getting the bishop, which allows him to move diagonally a little bit better. Also queued up an architect. I don't know how many architects he has in the field. We got 1 idle one. 2 out of 3 at the moment. Does he have Freemasons? No, he does not. Freemasons make architects really good. Who doesn't want to have a whole bunch of outposts be prop up that be built at 65% faster? Round of Musketeers deployed in the field. He does have 9 Musketeers, which is more than adequate against these light cavalry. Now he's putting his own trading post. Carolyn's and militiamen pushing way forward. Yellow has a trading post here. Red has one here. Magenta has both of these now. More stables. We do also have a deployment of Papal Guard. Very nice. Which, the Papal Arsenal should be pretty useful for them right now. Does get age up complete. Only has 1 architect queued on up. Oh, that's a bear. Eat Pete, the tame panda. I'm not sure where on earth that came from. Probably from treasure. Heat Pete does offer a good amount of health and good versus Treasure Guardians. Damage output is Musketeer level. Falconet's being shipped on in. He's also key of the Papal Arsenal, which will give his Papal Guard a pistol charge attack. One of the few units in the game that has 2 charge attacks. After all, they do have by default a hook charge attack meant to, I think, only attacks cavalry. I think, no, maybe it attacks everything. I don't know. It does have a little bit AoE. It also has 5 range, so it has decent reach. It also acts as like a snare or stun, one of the two. The damage is also not too great. It's the same as the melee, but 5 range does give a bit of a good strike. Same multipliers as well. Papal Guard do also have deflection, and they have range resist rather than melee resist as well. So that is also important to remember. Papal Arsenal almost complete. It also makes Papal shipments arrive 33% faster, which is very useful. Or it just says upgrades research points minus 33%. I don't know if that affects technically everything or just the Papal shipments. Yellow's pushing forward for some Ulans and War Wagons. Yellow's going to see some damage there. Settler Wagon may go down. Blue may need to come down there and help him out, but he's a little bit far away from there. Can't really support his teammate. Got a round of War Wagons here. Got a good number of Carolines, however. Papal Guard only has 20 siege damage. Not great. Falconets have good siege damage. Veteran Musketeers is here as well. And the pistol charge attack is 31 damage, Musketeer range, and Revolutionary multiplier. So it is a good, makes them very good. I think it makes them a bit more generalist, as well as good against even more effective as cavalry, because able to hit a light cavalry unit from their same range is quite nice. Looks like Deflection Aura does not affect his teammate. Never really thought about paying attention to that. Ooh, and Red will take out a good number of Blue's villagers. Blue needs to get these force hitting those cavalry units. He has a pretty good anti-cav force there. Some of the handguns fire against the villagers. Some hook charge attacks there. Some Gyros in the field, which are focused on the Falconets, and you split the fire the Gyros into the Falconets. Yellow's armor will go down. Red's coming back to spawn. And the Swedish player has finally entered the next age. The no War Wagons here. And more of the Italian Musketeers being poured on in. He has a shipment available. A lot of good things to go for. And maybe it's safe enough now to go for the Albanian company. I don't think he has any longbars if he's also going for the advanced longbars. Not going to be super useful. Let's go for some Pacifiers and veteran Pacifiers, which are not going to be super great against these hit infantry units until they get steel bolts, which he does not have that card. Musketeers getting some good damage on the Carolines. Yellows and blues armies are healthy enough. They've taken some losses. Now got the refrigeration halberdiers being shipped on in, as well as a good round of Pacifiers. Big round of veteran Ulans being pulled in the field. 26 villagers for the Swedish player, 32 for the German, 25 for the Hausa, and the Italian player has 29 as well. Got more forces here, slowly pushing their way forward. Veteran Pacifier now researched. Caroline's going to get overran by the Hussars. We got some of these Javelin Riders push forward. And it looks like all the Papal Guard have been cleaned up over here. Blue's army reinforces so way forward. Falconess for the Swedish player. Got Uhlans being shipped on for the German. And we got the Ankan Canovas being deployed in for the Hausa. Royal Mint for the Italians. And a little cow. I'm pretty sure you can capture these Zabu cow, right? Sanga cows. That's a Falcon that's here. Caroline's trying to go in the melee. They don't have multipliers against light cavalry. They have higher damage against them though. After all, they only have range damage multipliers against heavy cavalry. Good shot there in the Falconets. Gosina's on the field, getting a little bit AoE. Going for another round of Papal Guard. Caroline's now going to melee against these musketeers. They do have pretty good melee damage. 24. And now we've got the regular halberdiers for 4. They have even higher melee damage. It does take up the town center there. Though we may lose some of these guys here. And compared to Papal Guards, halberdiers have much higher damage. Need twice the amount, while only have 20 less hit points and have melee armor rather than range armor. No charge attacks though. I'm pretty sure the pistol charge attack does scale per age, like all the other multipliers, so it can get pretty nice. More passive ears being employed in field, Falconets, infantry hit points. Cavalry card. You now have the cow loans, but that's a research from somewhere. Where I'm not exactly sure. May get some cows. I really don't know the house of research. I honestly don't know. Now the importer cannons should allow him to import some cannons. He has quite a bit of influence right now. The fighting gets mostly heavy infantry, so going for any sort like Fulani archers probably best. Going for the photo tactics as well, increasing Fulani raw archers range by 3. Which the Italian player could have countered with the Shiva Zones, counter skirmisher unit. Good number of war wagons and stagecoach. You now have the photo tactics, Falconets and musketeers. Structure does go down there. Stagecoach has been researched. Got one Falconet here, and these guys in pretty tight formation. Deflection would be very useful. Fires a pistol. One Papal Guard does go down. Falconets push way forward. Those sort of just getting these units sort of peeled apart. One light cavalry there. more Carolines being deployed on the field. Do now the team cavalry attack. Can make his teammates Papal Lancers even better. Bit of damage there. Good number of war wagons on the build queue. Do now have around elite Anaconda Knobles push way forward. They damage there. Carolines decides to charge away. We now do have the Chevalzone swords, improving all of his melee units' attacks. Falconet's firing way against each other. Blue does lose a Falconet. And it looks like that one does go down. Sounds like a good number of Papal Guard charge attacks. Talon player is also approaching enough resources to age up. Torching some of the torps. Some of these units push along the flank. Herbal Camarader getting some damage to the Falconets. One Falconet does go down. Nice pair of culverins there. Takes out both of Blue's Falconets. War Wagons trick forward. These guys are pretty stacked on top. Javiers do go down. And now got Age 4 being researched. We got the Logistican. Which I think gives them an extra fort, right? Can't remember. And now he's also bringing some Papal Lancers. Papal Lancers, even though they are a heavy cavalry unit and they generally try to avoid heavy infantry, they're really, really durable. You don't really have to worry about the bayonets of these units, especially versus Carolines. They are going to do just fine. Plus, they do get the charge attack. I think in Age 4 they get like 1,000 health. Plus, the Italians get a lot of cavalry cards. You got cavalry combat, you get the Chevalzone swords. This is just infantry hit points, but this improves cavalry melee damage by 50% as well. So he has an additional 30% melee damage or 30% damage here, plus 50% extra health. Plus, his teammate has gone for cavalry combat as well. There's another 50% there. So his, as right now, the Papal Lancers will be plus 30% damage and have plus potentially 45%. Excuse me, 45%. So they should be very nice. 43 to 52 with an additional 50% damage multiplier versus all infantry. They are classified as Lancers, so if you were to revolt to, was it Argentina, they can get the Palabros research or card, give them plus 100% damage versus infantry. He's now going for this, improving his gunpowder units damage. It is also pretty nice to go for the Papal Zulf. He's right now going for the Guard Musketeers. Massive number of heavy infantry from all sides. Going for the Burgos. Yep, he's now going for the Burgos Aligaries, which are by default Guard. They should be very useful there. We've got a good number of Falconets spoiled by the Germans. What was that, 5? At least 4. Massive hits there, massive AoE. He's taking out too much damage. War Wagons being a little bit too beefy there. These guys are super stacked up, taking massive damage there. Blue's trying to spawn, but right now Yellow's just doing just fine. Now here comes Guard and Musketeers. Veteran Passaviers. Red and Magenta is now falling back. It's not looking good for them. No factory being deployed in. More of the Anakin Canovas right here. They need to not charge forward like this. British players are going for more villagers. German players are going for Roman and villagers. And the house is going for the Teams of Gullies Riflemen. A lot of infantry here going down. Going for Fulani archers now. Which would be good against the heavy infantry and the light cavalry. We got Jake from Sweden. There's some Burgos They also do move pretty fast at 5. So they're not counter skirmishers. Flying archers right now have 20 range. This is pretty good. And they have the ×2 attack speed. Charge attack, 96 damage with 2 AoE, 4 range, very powerful charge attack. You don't have to worry about, you can charge Papal Lancers and heavy infantry, they will do just fine. And plus they do have deflection, or no, I don't think they have deflection, but they at least can just, they're very healthy, so you can just simply do pull back to micro, pull back to some priests. Should have said from the overhand, there's way too much here. Red's trying to rotate some forces over. Doing some Aurora Arquebusts. Just try to hold the line. War Wagon sort of going down. Players going for more bursts of legaries. This looks like both these guys sort of spreading that formation is going slow. You get some of those guys out of formation. Blue does lose a Culverin. These guys do get in the melee mode. One of the Capel Lancers do go down, trying to take out the Culverins now. More boosted legaries coming from the flank. Or Arquebusts are a light infantry unit. Both those guys do go down. We got Spring Guards being deployed in the field. I don't know what that is. Is that the Veteran Culverins? Or was that the Mortars? I can't remember. Some sort of unique Royal Guard siege unit. We do now have more of the Papal Lancers now being deployed in the field, and now going for the Milan's Arsenal, which is enables the advanced arsenal research. And that is the end of the replay. Does anyone say anything watching? No, on to the next replay. And before I get started next replay, I do need to use the restroom, and I heard the sound bug, or lack of hearing the sound bug, starting to develop, so it'll take time to restart the game. Please give me a moment. Apologies, I'm back. Let's see, that was this one here. Let's go into the Mexico versus Germany. Huh. players see Mexico and Germany versus Mexico and Germany. But either way. Greetings everyone, and Grade here of another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Mexicans, we have Canadian. Spawn top right side as the red Germans, we have NTP 9750330. When it comes to natives of the map, we only have this single guy walking in circles for all of eternity. There are no natives on this map, we've just got 4 trade posts in the center, and a whole bunch of treasures, including a big branch. This is this hyena's favorite stick. You monster, don't kill him. Hyenas apparently already have it hard enough in life. Looks like the Mexican players going for some hunting doggos. No deck selected just yet. No deck selected just yet. Like the Mexican player will select his deck before the German. Got Nico Lost Crop. Don't know if that's random generated or custom. It's hard for me to tell. And I should be playing Japan, which he tends to play Japan, so definitely not a custom mate. Looks like Blue will be taking out some of these kitty cats and seal their bundle of desert dates. Monkey. Babu gets gunned down. And you steal his exotic fruit. Let's see, do you have... Yep, it's a revolt deck. How revolting. We do have Village's Hacienda and the Independence movements. A whole bunch of stuff here, and no Age 3 cards, so he's going to revolt in Age 2. Age, and then perhaps return to Mexico as a possibility. German player got a 1v1 deck, including the Rum Distillery card. That's interesting. That improves secondary coin collection by 20%. Very large percentage increase, but also nothing you really want to go for early on. We got the Palatine settlements. Number of mercenaries, including the Italian Elementi. And compared, these are, I think, uses like a reskin of the Papal Guard, but in comparison to the Papal Guard, they have full Lancer multipliers of doing ×3 damage versus infantry rather than just ×1.5. Mercenary Lancers, just assume they're close Italian Lancers rather than the Italian Papal Guard. We do now have the Mikolanen, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hacienda being established in the middle of the map, so he's going to be aggressive. Not sure what he's going to be eyeing to deploy though, or what revolt he's going for. We do not have the trading post being established here. Very nice. And we got 11 villagers on wood, so he wants wood. Got 14 villagers versus 12, which 5 are settler wagons, so add 5, so 17 versus 14. Or the Mexican player will age up first. The Mikolanen will give him access to dock and fishing boat and reveal everything short amount of time. I don't know what's the advantages of that age up. I think that influences what you can revolt to, right? For Mexico? I can't remember. I never played Mexico. Got a barracks here. Going for a shipment of villagers and wood. So he's not immediately trying to revolt. Going for some insurgents, a bit of insurgency. German player should just look at his deck and realize, oh, he's going to revolt. Best not go for a fast fortress. Going for steel traps, more villagers. He's also collecting quite a bit of wood. Has split up his villagers a little bit on other stuff as well. Some more housing. Reds explore. He's engaging the colonial gunslinger. That's all for 25 damage, so pretty good damage. He is protecting a big branch that he was going to play fetch with his dog when he got home, you monster. There's some insurgents. The 2 or 3 Olans are now pulling the field. He may just want to be a bit defensive, maybe snipe the Padre. Canada is a civ. It's a revolt civ. Selo does take some damage there. Get around of crossbows for the German. Going for a shim of wood. Large number of villagers on food. I'm not sure what else is eyeing. Maybe just trying to get a whole bunch of food and pull out a whole bunch of crossbow and pikemen. Go rely on the wood shipment. Knock on the build queue. Now we got a round of salty arrows being pulled on now.
Mande, Presidente.
Current place has a lot of food stored up. Has a bit of wood. I'm not sure what he's eyeing. No church research, something, nothing strange like that. Good number of idle villagers. Salty Erdos. In comparison to Age 2 skirmishers, they have 18 damage, 18 range, versus Age 2 skirmishers, what, 15 damage, 20 range? German coin there for the German. Going for Ronald Pikeman. Also a single soldado. Has he gone for independence movements just yet? No, he's not.
Los ángeles me han regresado a la vida.
Does pick up the Padre. The Explorer is taking severe damage. I think the German players are now going to be trying to age up. He has enough coin. He's getting a little bit more food. Starts moving down south. Got these insurgents in the region. Protect the villagers. Easing up the XL Prince, go for some Doppelin soldiers. A very fine coat. Bit of resource stockpiled up. He is going to revolt. We're not going for independence movements. Going for Central America. As Ulans to find some villagers. The insurgents being peeled on off the help deal with it. Does revolt there. Does not lose all his villagers for this revolt. Here's a brief idea of what the revolt looks like. The important research is ships one cathedral wagon. Cathedrals gets plus 100% experience. Santa Maria's fighter get 4 of their soldados and 1 free petard for every shipment. And Salvadorian coffee. And it gives you a one-time shipment of many villagers. And turn all your villagers into revolutionaries. You also go for Chipotle, which gives him food upon destroying buildings. Petard does go down there. A little bit foolish. Should have sent it around the flank. War wagon skirmishes now being pulled in the field. We have an artillery foundry here. Going for a falconet. Two falconets and Buki. Will not be able to get any more. 3 more soldados on the field. Remember, they're ×2 musketeers. Villager takes some damage there. Villager does go down. There's some falconets. Ulan's going to be overrunning them. He may lose a falconet. Yes, he will immediately lose a falconet. He will perhaps save the other one. The other falconet is taking a lot of fire from the crossbowmen. He's going to be firing away, taking damage from 1,000 paper cuts. There's another good shot there. Falconet does go down. Soldados push way forward. Since American player has one shipment available, a falconet does cost 100 coin. Veteran Chinacos, veteran, all this stuff. Some American infantry could be useful. The insurgents now in the stagger formation, taking 50% less range damage. Another round of falconets, no bar count in the region. Does take some good damage there. They may fire off one more shot. Yep, they do get a good hit there. Maybe another one. Oh, managed to get a nice little pick there at the max range. Soldados, Saltieros, everything just charging forward. One insurgent remaining.
Hola.
One shipment available. He should probably actually eye Centimania or Chipotle tactics relatively soon. Destroying buildings will give him some food, will help him push forward. Chinacos find some villagers up here.
Estoy listo.
Does save that villager, barely. That villager has 3 health remaining. That extra 3 health from something saved him. Skirmisher is now being shipped on in, going for 3 Ulans. More skirmishers being pulled in field. A lot of light cavalry. The falconets and Chinacos would be very useful. I was going for the Salvadoran coffee to get 7 more villagers. And his petards. He needs to send those petards around the flank.
Comandante.
Got a good number of falconets there. These skirmishers are going to get rid of the bark. We're really overkilling that one guy. Flashes some of those guys a little bit. House does go down. Good damage there. So I've got quite a bit of wood right now for the Central American player. He has a good number of inserts still back here, just trying to protect himself from individual oolongs. As villagers migrating down south, Falconet's doing a good job seizing down everything. We got a very large oolongs there, hence why he needs insurgents. More Falconets being put in the field. Maybe not go for that at the moment. Skirmisher is charged forward, does 6 damage there. He sees those oolongs now. Soldados push forward, bayonet strong. Falconets hitting a little bit of everything, hitting those skirmishers a bit more severely. One of these Falconets does get wounded, but does not go down. Skirmishers getting ripped apart there. Soldados taking out those oolongs very handily. And still, these are ×2 musketeers. It's hard to gauge how effective they will be since they are ×2 musketeers. He does find the petards though. And with Red's army now down, he still has a good number of villagers. A lot of resources there. Needs to supply on army. And that barracks does get a little bit exploded. Now I got some German boss next in the cornfield, the Lancer variant. Got some more war wagons as well. German player is doing quite a bit. He's getting a pop capped. Whatever units he has in the build queue, that's all he will be able to deploy in the field at the time frame. Has a shim available, but of course can't deploy anything in. Does have an outpost, just simply needs more housing space. There's a market there. Good number of idle villagers up there he needs it fixed. And there's not much coin. He has to go way over here for coin. This, as much as I don't like this shipment, this spotting everything is actually very important. Because this is not what he's seen. Let's keep this selected to see what he sees when this his research. This temporarily reveals position of all of your enemies. Does it? Boom. Also gives him some books, give him a bit of a rebate. More Chinacos there. He also knows about these villagers up here. He can raid. Chinacos was heading up there. Very nice. But yeah, that was a very good time for that one. Do now the Hessian Jaegers being shipped on in. Should be very effective versus Soldados. This is a lot of Falconets. So the Jaegers will have trouble with all those Falconets, that's for sure. The Soldados provide a very good defensive screen around these Falconets. That's why he's keeping them back a little bit. War wagons push way forward. Another shipment available. And these Chinacos find these villagers up here, and there's no escape. Got now a... Oh, there goes Petards. Going for a shimmer coin right now. Takes a bit of time to kill off all those villagers. Taking more damage there. He is not going for Chipotle tactics, so he's missing out a lot of food. Which I believe gives you like equal amount of food to experience. Trimmer coin has been now shipped on in.
¿A dónde nos dirigimos?
Jaeger's being shipped on in right here. And all those villagers have gone down. German plays out of 20 villagers versus 34. Red still has an army here, but he has to take a decisive win. If he even wins a Pyrrhic win in this fight, it still means he's going to lose the game. He has to take a decisive, crushing win. He just has some mercenaries. Bosnex do have 70 damage charge attack with 3 range. The hand attack's pretty good as well. Got a good number of Jaegers as well, which was a pretty good anti-infantry unit. Anti-musketeer. Bayonets have been fixed. He needs to get those Falconets hit those Jaegers, and now Shinako's hitting those Jaegers. And Jaegers just got ripped apart from the Falconets, and the Bosniaks couldn't even put a scratch on the Soldados. And that's gonna be game. So much for even taking a victory. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay. Before I start next replay, I need to use the restroom again. My apologies. Drink a little bit too much food today. Let's see, that was this one here. And since we just already did Germany versus Mexico matchup, literally just did that, let's go to this one. I have no idea what this matchup is. It's balled between 2 players. Hopefully they have equal standing. Oh, no, it's 2v2. And of course, very sensitive. There we go. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on bottom left side as the Magenta America. We have Ayakan. Spawn as the Red Aztecs. We have PNC. Did that well enough. Spawn as the Yellow Mexicans. We have Jailed. Spawn as the Blue Incan. We have Oreos. So we do have. Wait, this is all America. We got South America, Central America, the other Central America, and North America. This is a America game. Either way, do we have any decks selected just yet? No decks. When it comes to natives and map, we do have the Cherokee settlement. Give you access to Cherokee skirmisher. This is an accurate longish unit. I can't remember what's unique about them. And Seminoles, which give you the Seminole Sharktooth Bowman, which I believe it says short range high attack. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do have archaic archer damage increase, which I'm not sure what's classified as technically archaic archer for the Aztecs. I don't know if slingers are considered archaic. If they are, that would be great for them. If not, not so much. Incans, I think Jungle Bowmen are classified as archaic archer. Any other unique research I should be concerned with? All that stuff. Improvements cost less wood. Native warriors move faster. Lets you Cherokee villagers work closely with you. You get a shipment of 4 villagers. So 400 resources with 4 villagers. Equal trade, less desirable resource cost, so it's technically a bit more expensive. Looks like Red is trying to claim the Life Oak. And looks like the Eagle Scout will go. I think Red's getting it. Let's keep an eye on the notification. You can see it is Red. Oh, we also. Yep. Never mind. I saw hunting dogs. I got the 2 messages mixed up. So Red does claim the treasure that he was claiming. So no stealing. Swipe or no swiping. That's Mexico, right? Swipe or no swiping. Is Dora the Explorer supposed to be a Latino or Spanish? Sorry, stupid questions. I have no idea. Never thought about it. Got the Fox color age on up. Going for Baja. That sounds revolt. It's advanced saloons. We got a fun deck. I'm all for fun decks. What's this card? Virginia Oak. Increases hit points of docks, fishing boats, and sloops, and frigates. So, we got a hybrid deck here. Also got the French immigrants. Cheaper forts, no marines. We got a team card here. Team Louisiana Purchase. Team Ships Covered Wagon for Town Center. And all town centers spawn 3 bison. That's interesting. Costs 1,000. That's expensive. That'll give them 2 town centers and eventually additional hunts. That's an interesting card. I think 1,000 is too expensive. In 4v4, that may be actually adequate, but in 2v2s, maybe a little bit too expensive. Oh, there's a marine card here, but no conscription to go along with it. Hawks. Enables additional iron card to be constructed and grants a chance to block all damage, so you got a block. Huh. Incans. We got Team Nat, so native deck, in which the War Chief of the Incans provides increased damage or health for native units, right? Got Sapa Inca. We also got the Cameos, all your food for equal amount of coin, infinite time. So it's not no profit, just instant exchange. Though I suppose changing food to a coin is technically a profit in itself. Team Infantry and Civilization move faster. Not bad. Nothing crazy. 5% faster is okay. And Team Festive Llambas sends 2 llamas to your allies to eventually prove that llamas superior herdable animal. Now cows are the best. Llamas, they cause nothing but drama. Also, I wonder if it actually comes with a funny skin. Because that looks like a funny skin. Sorry. Jungle Bowman Chimeras use stealth. You actually don't see that card. That sounds pretty fun. Oh, we also got Team Improved Buildings. Give your entire team increased hit points by 25%. Not bad. Native Alliance, who's going to bring in some Cherokee Riflemen. We can take a look at them relatively soon. Got a lot of guys here. Only 1 pirate, or converted pirate, Buccaneer Captain. 48 siege damage on Treasure Guardian with a times 90% less damage multiplier. And hand attack is negative 0.65%. I have no idea if that sounds like it heals. I have no idea how that actually gets calculated. There's some Cherokee Riflemen. They have absurdly high health. Damage is low. Multipliers are standard. Range is crossbowmen. So these guys are super healthy. And they are classified as light infantry. Aztec, any team card here? You have the Team Capuli, which gives your entire team 3 villagers. Very nice card. It's effectively 6 villagers. Very, very nice. Got some Puma Spearmen push way forward. Aztec War Chief here. The Puma Spearmen offer excellent siege damage for a Spearman variant. got some numbers, guys, here. Cherokee Rifleman. Also our light infantry unit. Oh, and now Mexican player has revolted to the, was that filibusters? Quetzalcoatl. And we've got now the Calamaca, so it looks like Aztec player maybe on the age up relatively soon. A lot of stuff happening because it's a team game. There's the filibusters. Front post wagon, got a couple more front post wagon. Yellow says attack to his teammate. What does the Incan player have at the moment? What does the filibuster? Oh, going for a good number of Cuartos. He really pushed the haciendas, didn't he? I was going for the Tlaxcala Textiles, giving each one of those haciendas 2 villagers. Very nice. Contra houses there. No Contra boom. Got age 3, the Elder. Got a war hut here. Against the filibusters, they are heavy infantry, so Jaguar Prowler Knights would be very useful. The big button can provide, but he has an age up there, so you can't use the big button. War is being summoned. Got these units pushed forward. Got the Frontier Post Wagons. His eye probably some forward production. Proxy stuff. The War Chief will go down. Trying to go with Shimmer's 10s. 9 Slingers is good light infantry unit. There's Noble Huts there. He needs to get those Dragon Prowl Knights. He has the age up. Go for the big button, the Dragon Prowl Knights. He has enough food for it. There we go. Got it queued up there. There's the Slingers. Warriors buying some time. They're not good. He has a good number of... He has all his warrior priests. Noble Hut has been built. His teammate has some minimum here. More Cherokee Riflemen. There's the big button. He needs a bit more food and gold to get the next big button. And then food, gold, and wood. Italian flavored. Big button. And the Aztec player is starting to stabilize. I think yellow ping somewhere. All right around here. Let's see, what is the US player going for? Got a factory for the Mexican. The US player has a very large number of fishing boats, but he needs to cut that production and start helping his teammate. His base is about to get overran. He's going for some state militia, which is a horde crossbowmen, really. They have poor range, poor damage. Passivere health costs more than Passivere, and they have relatively poor multipliers as well, at plus 50% damage rather than a full skirmisher damage. I'm not a big fan of the State Militia, simply put. It's one of the few units I would say are worse than crossbowmen. Crossbowmen at least have a little bit extra range, and they cost a little bit less. Now he's going for the long rifles, which will give his state militia +4 range, making them a bit more on par to crossbowmen. Warrior does take a bit of damage there. Slingers and warriors pushing forward. Over here, got the East Force engaging the outpost. State militia trying to retaliate. Forces skirmisher versus skirmisher. These guys have absurdly high health. More state militia. It's going for long lines now. The US player also has 68, 90, 69, a very nice number of civilians. He has got to boom, but I think it should boom no more and start trying to help control the field. These Cuartaros are a light cavalry unit, so this is one of the few parts where the state militia would do just fine. They have full light cavalry multipliers. So I think there's a comparison to these state militia. Not only they cost 20 less, actually, nope, it looks like they got a slight cost increase. They cost 15 less. They have twice the attack speed. 3 less damage, but the twice attack speed more than makes up for it. And they have full skirmisher multipliers. Or they have less health as well, but Slingers are just really good. Plus, yeah, they both have similar casting times. Comparison crossbow and longbow, they're pretty quick on the draw. Or the sling. Let's see. More slingers. Got some arrow knights, which they don't really need. It's counter artillery unit, as well as siege unit. Don't really need arrow knights at the moment. They don't offer high enough DPS to make it worth against infantry units. I think he's asking that much for his teammates. Some Minutemen going down. Quartaros being there. Sent food to his teammate. Very nice. The Mexican player, I think he's about to return to Mexico. I don't know if he's got the independence movements researched. Let's see, US player just got to Fortress Age, going for all the research with the Springfield Armory, aged up to Annapolis, so that's Maryland, right? No, Chesapeake. I forget which one that is. Chesapeake. I've been there before. Took some damage. We got the USS Enterprise here. An aircraft carrier, which is not an aircraft carrier. And it looks like he's tasked all of his fish boats on the whales.
Yes.
So right now they're running at 0.72 gold per second, which is not bad. He's also going for more steamers. Player is going for some research. Eagle player has aged up as well. To what? I'm not really sure. Got some Eagle Runner Knights here. Got a Noble Hut being established. Which they're fighting against a good number of these light infantry natives. So Eagle Runner Knights are not the way to go. So they... And against Quartaros, there would be an equal standing as well. Yeah, the Eagle Runner Knights are not the way to go. Slingers, yes. Priority runners, potentially, against all the light infantry. Did they change the Night Attack icon? Looks different. Does go with the Agrarian Reforms, or Agrarian Ways, as a very good research. And now he has returned to Mexico. Now we've got some good music. Villager gets gunned down there. The Mexican player is supposed to age 4. Chartreuse Bowmen, they have really good damage, relatively short range, and they have good attack speed as well. And the combat music override the Return to Mexico music. Eagle Runner Knights engaged in the hand attack and melee. Poses higher DPS. Got some native MCs being pulled up by blue. Jeddah has a very large number of state militia. They're veteran state militia. I hear some Gatling guns. Gatling guns should be very effective versus these infantry units. Got light cavalry charging forward. State militia engaged in the light cavalry. Massive charge and barrage there. One Gatling gun remains. Looks like he will be... Nope, Gatling gun stays alive. Sound bug appearing. Combo is seeing some damage from the Arrow Knights. They're an okay siege unit, that's for sure. One Gatling gun remains, severely wounded, down. Quartaros forward, getting some damage there. St. Militia trying to micro the range. There are 17 damage, 17 range. Those Arrow Knights being focused down by all the light infantry there. Heavy cannons getting massive hits there, and the Kurotaro just doing great work. Since they are an H4 variant versus this H3 variant, they do have a bit of quality behind them. And their charge attack is a little bit AoE as well. Big game charge attack, getting some great AoE damage against these very tightly clustered State Militia. State Militia will go down there. Do now the light infantry forward versus slingers, more light infantry units. Need to stop producing those Eagle Runner Knights and need to go for Coyote Runners. Now we've got the Guard Regulars and the Cusco's fortifications on the field. More natives units. How many of these guys is getting down the field? 18 out of 19. And 33 out of 19. Arrow Knights firing away, getting some good damage. Massive damage there from the heavy cannons, while artillery tend to do less damage versus Arrow Knights. They're, of course, not being retaliated on, and heavy cannons just do good damage in general. There's some Coyote Runners. Aztec players going for the Harvest Ceremony, free research, as well as improves both the farm research and the hunting research ability. So that, and there's still plenty of local fauna on the map to claim. It's not going for the Coyote Runner Temple. This will give him plus 50% armor, very useful. Filibuster's being gunned down. Now we've got the Guard Regulars pushing forward. Good heavy infantry. With some State Militia backing them up. They are volunteers now. He's gone for H4. And now they also have full multipliers as well. I think got the counter infantry rifling finally researched. We got a magenta fort here, Fort Wood, being built by the general. Another 15 seconds remaining. It looks like it has taken some damage. Then it will have fortifications there. Blue still has a massive army here. Regulars engaging Chimi Runners, so the regulars will do fine against them, but it's all the light infantry in the back line. We do have now these fire runners moving around. Heavy cannons there.
I'm ready.
He could easily overran it. Got some villagers or militia being pulled out there. Militiamen. All the light cavalry going down. Heavy cannons annihilating the formation. There's 4 heavy cannons there. That will rip apart infantry. Arrow Knights and Culverins are required now. He's going for some Hussars. Looks like they're just regular Hussars, not even veteran Hussars. He can always try to go for the Magyar Hussars. Requires a lot of resources for that. Arrow Runners push forward. Eagle Run Knights trying to engage the Chimi Runners, which they are the counter of the Chimi Runners. Mushroom available. The Aztec player is still age 3, so he's a good player. Fort has gone down to the heavy cannon. If Yellow's able to push the heavy cannon over here, he will annihilate this whole formation. Now we've got the Kovacs Legion getting some Magyar Hussars and enables them from forts. We're going to see a pretty good heavy cannon barrages. No Arrow Knights here for defense. Does take a bit of damage there. You can start 18 range at the moment. Fire some rounds there. Res straight forward. 6 heavy cannons, he says, on the field. There's Inspiring Flag to inspire the cannons to be more deadly. Which I think that only affects infantry, not the heavy cannons. Or cavalry, just not artillery. Town center will be destroyed. You now the Guard Hussar research on the way. Team Incan Brigades have been researched, which I believe that's the faster movement one. He's also gone for the festive llamas. I want to take a look at the llamas. Not sure where the festive llamas are at.
Botany.
91 slingers. That's a good number of slingers, but that is 6 heavy cannons. There's some Magyar Hussars, super heavy Hussars, but for some regular Guard Hussars. Magyar Hussars are classified as heavy cavalry, not as native, even though they're technically more or less a native. Yep, Sound Bug is fully enabled. Got a good number of Kuratars engaged with cavalry. Chimney runners charging way forward, light cavalry advancing. The Hussars, or the heavy cannons, do take out some Hussars, not any infantry units at the moment. His Hussars still causing issues. Kurataros gain some good damage onto them, however, and get some cash bounty. 5 heavy cannons remain. Magenta has a good number of heavy cannons for defense, for counter artillery. Now's the time to perhaps get a ball in the slingers. Zane attack now. His heavy cannons advance. His heavy cannons are in range. Kuratars advance. Massive hit there. More Hussars retreat forward. Those are just regular Guard Hussars. Like having moving to intercept. Got some Coyote runners advance way forward, getting annihilated. 4 heavy cannons still remains. More Hussars being put in the field. Culverins advancing, takes out some of the heavy cannons. Incan army, he's not been building regular units, he's trying to get more natives, more chimney runners. And looks like Team Northside is falling back. Aztec players at 71 villagers, Mexican players at 56, has 3 villager queues. The US players at 81, building more villagers. He's pretty much eaten all the food of the map, now coined from the various whales. And since he's also having sloops gather up food as well, 2.3, holy crap, sloops have a really good collection rate. Whatever he did, he has a really high collection rate of them, and also they can defend themselves, therefore they have guns, former cannons. As the Second Amendment is supreme. Yellow's now trying to push some cannons down south to create an opening. US players hold some housing here. Very good real estate. Just ask Obama.
Ready to fire. What are my targets?
Oh, that wagon goes down. Not sure. I'm looking at outpost there. I'm not sure what it was. We got some treasure here. Increase the hit points by 100%. That could be great for Aztecs. Who would love to have a very healthy explorer. The Mexican, of course, have both the general and the padre, and US general probably wouldn't hurt having that as well. The steamer is firing away, or maybe not. I think the sound bugs also cause some issues there. More state militia. Incan players now agent for the wise woman. More villages for the Aztec player. Aztec player has aged on up. Looks like he's going for the experience. Or no, he's going for fertility. Oh, he just swapped it. Trying to get his villagers building as quickly as he can. See some yellow pings. I think he's talking about he pinged the coin deposits, looks like. Got a number of farms here. Still a lot of fun on the map, which any player can gather it up, but I think they don't want to risk it. Just be safe. Looking at 1.1 food. Looking at 0.84 gold. 0.9 food. One thing, the Aztecs also have really powerful economic cards. For example, this affects both mills and farms and plantations. There is an H3 card with just slightly weaker than this as well, but he's maxed out cards, so probably didn't select it. A lot of farm cards here as well. You could try going for some Skull Knights. He does have Knight Combat and Slinger Combat. Doesn't have the Knight Temple. I find he gets a good amount of light infantry though. And Aztecs, that's the biggest problem that Aztecs have. They have trouble fighting against light infantry. Coyote runners are nice and all, but they're no Hussar. He does not have the Coyote and Temple card just yet. Burritaro's straightforward, find some light infantry here. These guys are pretty stacked up. Heavy cannons are out of range though. Burritaro's straightforward to hit some of these units. Getting some good damage there. This force is really stacked up. He does take out some reinforcements there. And since the Econ player is mostly using these native units, his force is very loaded up. He's also got some Zaptak Lightning Warriors here, which are a higher run and Knight variant. Heavy cannon's going to get overrun by the US Heavy Cav. Aztec player's going for more Coyote Runners. He's going for increased attack damage by 20% with the Fire Pit. Now get some guard carbon cavalry push way forward to be useful against these Chimie runners. Yellow and blue are creeping the way forward. Got a massive number of Coyote runners overrunning the heavy cannon, annihilating them. They're not classified infantry, just hand infantry, which makes a difference. They don't receive the anti-infantry damage from the heavy cannons. Burritaros, however, are very good for shock infantry. One heavy cannon remains, another one gets deployed on the field. Slinger's just firing away. More Eagle Runner Knights, as well as Slingers being deployed in. Got Cow. Also more Burritaros being deployed in the field. And more heavy cannons. US player's just going for villagers. He's at pop cap, not deploying on anything. Has a massive stockpile of resources. Chimie runners being deployed in the field. We may start seeing Imperial Age being pulled out relatively soon. The Econ player has enough gold or coin to get to Imperial Age, but needs more food, and most of the villagers are on food, so he's actually could advance to Imperial Age relatively soon. But for more of the bowmen, got more slingers being deployed in, as well as Eagle Runner Knights. Maxwell has enough food to age up, just needs more coin. Now going for Liberation March. I think red and magenta will hold. Blue and yellow may want to fall back at reinforced. More Coyote Runner touches. We got now, or not, guard carbine cavalry. Got also Quaker guns. I hate Quaker guns. I feel like the card's just completely worthless. Culverin's firing away. Right now, Blue's has been very vulnerable to artillery, and the US player has not been deploying out any sort of artillery whatsoever. Heavy cannon could have gone a long way for him. Now he's going for a big round of horse guns. Looks like everybody's back on off. Yellow's going to try to push forward. Got some Gatling guns on the field. This player has enough food to age up. Econ player has spent a pretty good resource reserve. The Aztec is now scraping the bottom of the barrel. And remember as well, it's past 30-minute mark, so the Aztec player could start eyeing all the big buttons, get max out big buttons. For one giant death wave. Mexico has tasked all of his villagers on the coin, away from the haciendas. Got a good number of cows here as well. Mexico's just trying to age up. More state militia, more research. More Shimi runners, very nice. Big flag. A number of regulars and volunteers. You have this research. Contract houses also can be toggled to wood production. Aztecs has got some upgraded walls. US player can also build some Magyar hussars from the from the forts. Mexico could try revolting, but I think Imperial Age Mexico may be a possibility, which is incredibly rare. Most time they just do an Age 4 revolt. He can now age up. I have no idea what the Mexican Age 5 states are. He is aging up with the Oaxaca. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Fort La Mer being reviewed on up. We got US Marines. A number of heavy horse guns. Heavy cannons got a pretty good volley there. Red needs to put some arrow knights to deal with those heavy cannons.
Ready to fire.
Horse gun does go down. More Eagle Runner Knights. Age 5 is almost complete. He's also going for Mexican Mint. Ships 500 coin. Villagers gather from all coin faster. They're just Royal Mint, just Mexican flavored. Taco flavored. I am curious what this Age 5 card... Wait, do you get even Age 5 state cards? I have no idea. I'm assuming yes. I have no idea what it looks like. Villagers taking some damage there. Age 5 Mexico, which does, let's see, enable Zaptalk technology through research native embassy. That's okay. And Land of Juarez. Inspiring flag is much wider area effect. Improves damage by a greater rate. Construction rate 70. So it looks like increase the aura to 70 range. That's quite a bit. Red is counter-attacking. Yellow's trying to stop. Economic Slingers here. Of course, they are counter to the Cortaros. They, of course, are immediately age 5 since they are a outlaw variant. Now I do have the I can't pronounce. I can't say words. Some capital research. Maybe a good idea not to go for Cortaros anymore since they are, of course, an outlaw unit. I thought they're outlaw range. They're 3 population, but it costs only 36 gold. Change to outlaw. I don't see the outlaw tag. Maybe we're just going crazy. Slingers do take severe damage. Arrow Knights are in the field. Very nice. They are classified as light infantry, as well as heavy infantry. Frontier outpost. Now he's going for Land of Juarez. Delaware is taking some damage. Blue's pretty forward with a large amount of light infantry, trying to go for another fort now, Fort Independence. Up just some idle villagers. Got a lot of coin. This one has a lot of food. Maybe start off some of that food to get the age 5 going. Maybe give his teammates some food. Incan player has a lot of... Oh, Incan player is aging up now. The chief, the war chief's going for the war chief. Doesn't that make like the war chief get like plus 50% health and damage? Aztec player is not aging up to age 5 anytime soon. Fort Delaware under fire. Got some Skull Knights now pushing way forward. No, the Aztec player has just aged up. We got legendary Skull Knights. He aged up to give him some Skull Knights. Here comes Quartaros. Light infantry push way forward. Overruns take on the heavy cannon. Heavy cannon does go down. Quartaros and Chimera runners sort of running around. Overrunning the U.S. artillery. Regulars and volunteers straightforward. The US player is the only one who's not aged up to age 5 just yet. Going for Continental Rangers. He is going for a massive number of regulars. And he will find some of these Aztec villagers. And we still got a good number of these Skull Knights. Skull Knights show nothing mercy if they get in the range. Got some fort improvements for the US player. Down south, just a trade post there. One wall segment has gone down. More sloops being part of the field. I'm not sure where his other sloops may have went. Not sure what he is rolling about. Got some Zaptak Lightning Warriors mixed on in. Got this massive force here. I don't know if the Aztec player has clicked on this big button just yet, but now would be a good time to do it. Going for multiple slingers. Heavy cannons trying to creep their way forward. They may just want to pack up and just charge forward. Get into decent range, start firing away. Right now, the looks like they're generally trying to attack everything. Chimera runners push their way forward. Now that's opening, and now the Chimera is going straight to the economy line. The Aztec player also doesn't have a massive resource reserve, at least in coin. So losing these villagers is important. Bit of damage there. Heavy cannons find some hits on the slingers. Chimera runners having trouble dispersing. Red casting GG, and Red has back the game. The US players probably shortly after. With that, I'm going to just fast forward. Yep, blue casting GG. Or not yet magenta. Looks like magenta is being a little bit stubborn. And there you go. Magenta finally back to the game now. It's angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Got the sound bug developing, so let's just go ahead and restart the game. It developed pretty badly there. While the game's rebooting, we're going to use the restroom once again. Please give me a moment. My apologies, I am back. This sounds interesting. Russian. Greetings everyone, and Great here of another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on the north side is the blue Russians, we have Madonna. Russians are of 2 cows, that maybe just this map. So on the south side is the red British, we have Electronite 2.0. Yep, it's just the map where you spawn with 2 cows. When it comes to natives map, we've also got a very important native, the cow. Keep those doggies rolling. And we also got the Comanche settlement, which does give you access to a Comanche range cavalry, good against cavalry, and the Apaches give you access to the Apache cavalry, which is ranged cavalry, good against cavalry. Two sets of villagers there. British player going for villagers, no deck selected just yet.
Commandment.
So Riley on the field, moving around. I have no transnavigation. I have no idea what he's trying to say there. You have the third deck. Oh, rescue cow, very nice. Could never get not enough. You can always use more cows. Black can't speak. Got Virginia Company and Greenwich Times, so may see a Manor Boom. We do also have the Glorious Revolution, so we may see some Rangers. A lot of Longbone cards, including Infinite Longbone card. Gentleman Pike may go for an archaic deck with rocket support. Also got some Scottish Highlanders and Irish Brigadiers. A handful of mercenaries, all heavy infantry. Hunting dog goes here. And we got the Logi deck. I've noted that what that is. Cavalry hit points by 10%, as well as line of sight. We got the Boyars, we got the Czarist Reforms, Spice Trade, we got the Cavalry Archers, and Vignettes, and Russian American Company. So, a large number of blockhouse stuff. If I remember correctly as well, there's also Logistican. Let's see, Logistican for Russians. Doesn't that make your blockhouses provide 15 population? So there's maybe some sort of Logistican play if the logi makes any sense. We still got two cows left on the map to claim. It is Betty and Annabella. Oh, we did find another cow right here. Let's name that Frankie. Any cows I'm missing? Nope, no cows missing. Just more cows right there. 3 of them. So I just name you Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's a good name for a cow, right? Logistica now being researched. I'm pretty sure that's the blockhouse support 15 population. Local kitty cat being killed on off and steal his possum, which is it's a possum, not a opossum. Now we got the governor being researched by the British, which should give him outposts and 200 coin, right? Trade post being established. I see coin, I see an outpost. Where's outpost going? Going pretty. Oh, what's the outpost going right there? Logistican still being researched. Looks like he might be going for a fast fortress. Does have the wood trickle. If he has gone for Logistican, that means his blockhouse provides 15 population, so he may try to hold off for and get 1 set of villagers. Going for the outpost right there, so it looks like the British players trying to be aggressive. We do now have the Glorious Revolution being established. Now it looks like fast fortress for the Brits. And looks like potentially fast fortress for the Russians as well. Does get a blockhouse there. Does that? I guess we'll find out soon enough. If it says 35, I think I'm correct. I didn't realize I also give him 1 blockhouse. That's actually pretty nice if it does do both. Trim a coin there. He has enough coin for the age up now. Yep, there was prime 15 population. Very nice. Has another shipment available. Wait, can't the Russians get like counter skirmishers from their church research? If his opponent's going for rangers or longbowmen, the church research for the Russians wouldn't be half bad, getting out the counter skirmisher. Oh, looks like he's trying to eat the cows now. British players aging up, going for the Mohawk Statesman, will give him access a handful of 0 population Mohawk war tomahawks, or Haudenosaunee tomahawks, I believe they're called, which cost 0 population. They have revolutionary attack multipliers as well. Got a church here. No Tsar's reforms just yet. What else does he have? Oystreltsy turns for recruits. Very nice. I think he's just going to try to go to dig in. This will provide his blockhouses plus 20% health. This also improve hunting by 20%. Both of them quite useful. It will also provide him a good amount of population, both of them. Going for some Streltsy. Also include quite a bit of wood there. Are the Tsar's reform research, does that take wood, or what type of resources does it take? I don't know off the top of my head. Whatever he's trying to do, he's going for heavy amounts of wood. As shipment available, let's see, is he going to go for it immediately, or is he going to wait till the age up? He is going for Tsar's reform, so whatever church shipment he has, it does does take wood. Black Watch Lone Field, Elite Mercenary Heavy Infantry, and Haudenosaunee Tomahawks. They are classified as heavy as well, so Schultz are technically a counter. Just a cheap and not great one at that. He needs more Schultz. A lot more Schultz. But if I'm right about the counter skirmishers, some skirmishers are not a counter to heavy infantry. They're a counter to the skirmishers. Not going for more Schultz at the moment. Inside the town center, he has 2 outposts here. Okay, he got more Schultz from the age up, but that is a round of hussars already on top of them. There's a militia. The militia needs to focus on the hussars so Schultz can stay alive. Does get some counter dragoons, which do bonus damage. There looks like light infantry unit, which he used those to actually great effect deal with those hussars. That's for sure. They have times 3 multiplier. They have good damage. They are classified not as mercenary. Seem like they have pretty good health. Counter dragoons just seem like dragoons. They do have slight bit of bonus damage as light cavalry, but nothing, not really a counter dragoon, if you could say. But they do have really high damage multipliers, so I think they're just a unique dragoon. Got now the Russian-American company being employed in the field. I also got a pair of falconets that can easily be overran. It's a good volley there. Going to melee now. Schultz do take the volley there, but they're expendable. So this may replace their cavalry archers, or whatever it's called for the Russians. We now have the veteran Schultz research, very nice. Longbow being employed in the field, so scout counter Jaegers. Not counter skirmishers, they're counter Jaegers, that's the name. Which are actually counter skirmisher units. Employed out next to Bison for safer herdables, or not huntables. 20 population versus 28. I wonder how has it gone. Nope, no Virginia company, nor even Greenwich time. Steel traps for the Russians. Go for a shipment of 19 Schultz, which you could always upgrade them to recruits with that with this card here, which you can actually mathematically boil it down to how effective that is. The more you do it, the better your value is from it. Nope, I will say cancel the 19 Schultz, go for 2 falconets. Who's just running around the edge of the map, trying to avoid these units. Looks like these guys in a square. I saw a marker there, or maybe I just clicked on the thing. I'm just going crazy. 100 dragoons do escape on out of there. Schultz will find the longbowman. There's a pair of falconets. These guys are going to take a big volley there. Single culver on the field. Does get out of range. Schultz persuade forward, tracking dragoons in melee mode, trying to overrun that single culver. Falconets not persuade forward. They may want to pack up so they can return the fight pretty quickly. And Schultz is now going to bash that culver with their axes, doing a staggering 7 damage per strike. Falconets get a good volley on the longbowman. Now they're focused on the Black Watch is good. Well, quantity versus quality. Black Watch versus Schultz. Even then, I still put my money on Black Watch, even though technically Schultz are the counter. Huh, did I see this guy have health regen? Huh, Black Watch has health regen? I did not realize that. Very nice. Maybe the Black Watch upgrade variant does actually get them health regen. To be honest, I don't remember what mercenaries can or can't get health regen, honestly. Villager's taking some damage. Does save all of them. Hussars taking a bit of damage from the blockhouses. They're not upgraded, but at least they have multipliers. Now going for Shimmer counter dragoons. Going down that Black Watch there. Good damage there. Culvern gets a good shot on the Falconets. Hussars should be able to take out the Falconets. Another on Streltsy. And since he loses Falconets, chasing another Culvern like this is not important. Now he's going to be hacking apart the Black Watch. Takes out the last of the Black Watch now. Oh, look at this. Yep, all the Black Watch now down, just leaving Longbowmen. Yep, we got the cow, Supercalifragus Espialidocious still alive. A good name for a cow. And looks like Explorers take some damage, and some of these villagers are quite wounded. They do have a bit of health regen from being inside the outpost, but looks like the Explorer does go down. Counter Dragoons, what's their cost? 990, so Dragoon cost, yeah. They are called Counter Dragoons, but they're really just Dragoons with a little bit extra flavor. Polekavos flavored. There are some regular Dragoons here. Which technically the Counter Dragoon has a name via their counter, but their damage multiplier is not really a counter, but they just have good base damage. And also good health. Got now another Shim available for the Russian. And he's going for Streltsy, going for Veteran Cossacks. Longbowmen taking a bit of damage there. This outpost or blockhouse is quite damaged. No real counter here. Cossacks are the counter. Not here in large numbers though. Trim of Cossacks coming on out. Looks like he canceled the... Nope, he has canceled 19 Streltsy. I can't remember, the counter Jaegers, are they an age 4 church research or are they just an age, or are they age 3? Because right now he could really use counter Jaegers. Cossacks push way forward. Streltsy trying to hit those dragoons. And Cossacks like to hit anything they can get their hands on. Looks like all the longbowmen will go down. He won't need counter Jaegers. Dragoons, Dragoons would work onto the Cossacks. Just let the Streltsy pursue, I guess. More Cossacks, more Streltsy. No villagers. 38 villagers versus 44. A very fine coat. Got the British version of Gurm Schoon. Longbowmen Schoon. One villager taking some damage here. Will go down. Good number of Cossacks here. Gets a bit of damage there. Looks like Dragoons are going to melee range, which the Streltsy will get some good damage onto them. Cossacks getting some good damage, getting a bit of free damage on the Dragoons since they are trying to run away from the Cossacks' melee attacks. Red slowly being peeled on apart. Got more of, now we've got some militiamen being put on the field. He's getting a little bit desperate. He has a lot of food, he needs a lot more coin. Russian player has quite a bit of food as well, not a lot of coin. Probably just go to ship a coin. Militia going down. Villagers getting a little bit too close here. They don't have the Second Amendment researched. It looks like Longbowmen can take out some villagers here. More Streltsy. Now we finally got the times 19 Streltsy being deployed in the field, as well as 10 more Streltsy. Infinite Longbowmen being deployed in the field. Maybe it's better to go for Yeoman, just get the extra range? Not sure. The Siege Archery, no, not important. More Blackwatch would be useful, be good against the Cossacks and the Counter Dragoons. And you don't really have to be concerned about Streltsy all too much, but you still have to be concerned about them. Of course, it does cost a bit of coin. Yeah, I don't think that the 8 Longbowmen would be a good idea. I think maybe the Yeoman, just a little bit extra performance out of the Longbowmen. 4 extra range goes a very, very long range. Way. 26 range? Yeah, that's pretty good. Now going for some more Dragoons. Oh, now got cavalry combat here. Very nice.
Prikaz?
Now got Poland above Spring Research as well as veteran Hussars. And got some Cossacks fighting some of these villagers. They're not war Pechenegs, but they will do. Blockhouse trying to be established there, Poland just trying to prevent the gold from being claimed or coined. Now you can have some migrate up north rather than south for the winter. We have our Dragoons here. They do get spotted. The Streltsy should just attack moving over there. Longbowmen out of position as well. Cossacks are going on top of Longbowmen. Streltsy gets a volley on various units. It looks like the Longbowmen are going to be engaged upon. Cossacks take some damage. Streltsy's trying to take out more of these Dragoons. And they're staying nice and close to the Longbowmen, so Longbowmen can't use their range. Nor are they attacking at the moment. If they would have stood and fight, he would have got a lot of additional damage, but right now Reg is outnumbered severely. And it looks like Red does back the game now. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. My voice is starting to go well. That's going to be my last replay for tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good evening.